Hello, one and all. Today we're taking care of the intermission chapter of Trails from Zero, which I didn't even know we had in a game like this. I don't think none of the Sky games had an intermission chapter. And it wasn't until we got to Trails of Cold Steel 2 that we actually had an intermission chapter, or intermission-like thing as well, so... So, as much as I love listening to Dodonpachi Saidojo OST, it's time to also play Zero. No Kiseki. I hope people at the time of this live stream are having fun with Trails from Azure. I'm excited to get to that when we get to that. You know, only a few, I would say maybe another like few weeks of this until we actually beat the game, which is gonna be pretty exciting. Oh, that's right. Hang on. I always forget to do this. There we go. There we go. Alright, so let's get on with it. Sight, we're going to leave for a bit. You be a good boy and watch the house, okay? Sounds like we've got the green light then. The orbital terminal is turned off, so we can't actually take on any quests during this intermission chapter, but there are some side quests, but they're just all hidden. Wasn't maintenance for the department's terminal line scheduled for today? Yes, I believe Fran mentioned that. Though she's taking the day off since she can't get much work done without the orbital network. Well, it's not like we'll be able to work much either. Now, as usual, we need to just go to the roof and feed Cop. Let's give him a Pearl Glass. I don't know if this actually matters, or like what you could get from Cop based on what you give him. Or if it's kind of like, you know, so long as you give him something, he'll give you a thing back. Hit one. Do you want us to keep this? Thanks, Cop. Where in the world did you find this, though? It's something like, it's not like he's also given us anything, substantial in terms of quartz. Does this look alright? A new decoration was added to Ellie's room. When Lloyd finds decorations, he can give them to each of the members to display in their rooms. Ah, so that's when the thing came up. Ah, she. I thought you were going out, Kia. I did, but I came back to see you. Kia's too cute. Can I please cuddle with her, just for a little while? Honestly, I totally understand where Tia's coming from. Kia's hugs are a magical thing. Looks like you've already settled into your new room. I still gotta show you all the pretty clothes I can wear. Ellie and Tia went and brought me a ton of cute clothes and stuff. Good idea, Kia. I still want to have a little more fun planning all your outfits, like this blouse, for example. No, that's fine. Can we save it for a cloudy day? We've got some work to take care of. Besides, we'd probably be here for hours. Still, this room turned out pretty well. Cleaning and dusting everything took a long time, but the furniture Ellie found looks great. Doesn't it? Not bad for mainly being old things from my home. I do feel a little bad though. This was my parents' furniture, so it's all much too big for little Kia. Don't worry about it, they're perfect. Though once we figure out Kia's identity, we'll have to send her back to her parents. But until then, I want to make Kia feel at home here. Anything in Lloyd's room that we can expect? Nope. Randy's just chilling as usual. Randy, we're going to leave now. Heck yeah, keep that pep in your step. Lloyd, Ellie, I'm leaving this rascal in your hands, okay? She's safe with us. We'll try not to stay out for too long. I figured since we have a bit of a shorter intermission, we can at least go and talk to a few people. Lloyd, I have to leave Kia to you for a while. But if you find something, call me as soon as you can. The entire CPD is involved now, you understand? Yes, sir. Alright. So we did all that. Now we can go outside and explore Crossbell City. In a much more peaceful manner, I'd say. You probably don't have new weapons. Yeah, I figured probably nothing special right now, but that's probably for chapter 4.
いや、さすがにそれはないけど、でもこれでも記念祭の時よりは人手は少ないんだけどな。
やっぱりクロスベル市の出身じゃないのかしら。
あれれ？Oh my god, these lines are adorable.
あれは車だよ。見るのは初めてな感じか？
多分初めて。そっか、あれが車って言うんだ。ねえねえ、ロイドたちは車を持ってないの？
残念ながら。
そっか。
Not yet.
みんなで一緒になれたら楽しそうって思ったんだけど。
捜査一課が羨ましくなってきたわね。
Randy would have his license, wouldn't he? I'm sure if we got one, then he could drive us around, but we gotta have money to get a car.
でもやっぱりクロスベルの出身ではなさそうね。
ああ、この町に住んでいたら毎日のように見てるはずだしな。でも車に関する知識はあるみたいだけど、どういうことなんだろう。
どうしたのロイド？遊撃士の人に会いに行かなくていいの？
ああ、それじゃあ行こうか。
東通りに出ましょう。
Suppose we can talk to Griond. You guys, eh? Haven't seen you for quite some time. How's life been? Oh, a bit of this, a bit of that. Wow, this place is so cool. What the heck is all this stuff, Lloyd? Hands off the merchandise, kid. It's dangerous stuff. Way too dangerous for someone like you. Get out of here already. I don't sell any kids' toys here, got it? Well, you should consider it. Hey, Lloyd! You know, I heard things got a little heated recently. Everything okay? We're fine. Sorry, we didn't mean to make you worry, Kate. Right, we're okay now. More importantly, how's the city been faring lately? Well, it's a lot quieter now that the festival fever is starting to wear off. I'll miss it, but it sure makes my job easier. I can sympathize with that. Does that mean Rivace has been laying low since our operation? Rivace. Oh hey, Lloyd! Glad to see you're still kicking, woohoo! Woohoo! This place is amazing! Once again, Kia chimes in with perfect timing. Oh, who's this? She's as cute as a button! So we've heard. Hey, don't go thinking that I only admire orbital tech, got it? But I'm shocked. Who knew that you were so dependable, Lloyd? Huh? How so? The Triple S is watching over a kid that got lost during the anniversary festival, right? Haha, that must be the reason why I haven't seen you in over a week. She's not technically wrong. Her name is Kia. We're actually looking into who she is at the moment. I was right on the mark. Don't think I have any leads for you, though. But if you need any help, just give me a shout. I got a little sister, so I've gotten pretty used to taking care of kids, you know? I appreciate it, Wendy. If you ever need a babysitter, I know who to call. Can I just finish Lloyd off? Tempting. But it's not like you have anything new or special for me. That is everything in Central Square. We can go to West Street for some events as well. So basically we're taking the long way to East Street just so we can actually, you know, show Kia around the area and everything. Alright, so we could start by going to Asuka's. Hey, Lloyd, don't think you've shown your face around here this week. You're here pretty often, so I figured that something might have happened. There's an explanation for that. Wow, what a funny looking hat. It's so tall. What is that smell? It's really nice. Is she your sister or something, Lloyd? No, you know I don't have one. I'm just busting your chops, man. Relax. The girl's name is Kia. We're looking after her due to some circumstances. Huh, I see. Well, I'll take this as a symbol of our newfound friendship. You can drink it if you want. Oh, really? That was tasty. She's an amusing one, ain't she? We got it from Amorica, if you're interested. Thanks for dealing with us. And then we can go to the Belheim apartments. Talk to Lette and talk to Faye. Okay. I think... Are you Faye? How about I give you a souvenir before I go on this business trip, Pansy? Look, I built this model orbit car. It even moves. Wait, check this out. If you do this, you can control it remotely via orbital waves. Pretty cool, right? What is this junk? I don't want it. Gah, I make a revolutionary toy and this is the response I get? You're killing me. Hey Lloyd, it's been a while. How's the job treating you? I talked to the wrong person. Long time no see, Faye. You're right, it has been a while. You only just came back home during the festival. Yeah. Speaking of, I'm about to head out on another 2-month-long business trip. Setting up more railway systems? Yeah, there's still a ton of countries that are technologically underdeveloped. I'm not just setting up railway systems, I also have to educate on how to manage and safely use them too. I've got a lot of duties I need to take care of as an engineering advisor. Oh, yeah. Where will you go? Oh, it's Lloyd and Ellie. And, oh my, who's this little bundle of sunshine? This is Kia. She is actually going to be staying with us at the Triple S building for a while. Hi, miss. You've got so many books here. I'm jealous. Oh, are you? Do you like to read, Kia? My husband and I do, too. He even works over at the library. Library? Oh, I know. That's where you can go borrow a bunch of books. Lloyd, can we go there next? Well, maybe. I'm just not sure if we should make any unnecessary stops. Think about how happy it would make Kia. Surely it wouldn't hurt for us to stop by there for a bit, right? I guess we could. Oh, Lloyd, most people would love to be in your position. Kia, please make sure to come visit again. Auntie Lette will read you all sorts of books with you. I'd love that. See you, Auntie. Until next time, sweetie. Makes sense that Auntie Lette would be used to handling kids. She'd always look after me, after all. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, then we can go to the... Oh, we can visit Ilya. I lost my voice halfway through that sentence, so it sounded way worse than it needed to. Is this something we should be... you know... I mean, wow, she's really loud. Not to mention, her apartment is an absolute mess, as per usual. It's hard to believe that the snoring woman and the Fevrin dancer are one and the same. I like how Kia's model look towards us. I need to pick up some crossbell times. Pick up a chapter 9 of that. Pick up a chapter of that. Wait, chapter 9? Isn't that the one I missed? Is that the one I missed? Hang on. I haven't been reading stuff, but that might be the one I missed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I missed crossbell times 5! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah. Well, let me at least read 6. I can't believe I missed 5. I wonder when it was. It's probably in the last chapter. I totally glossed over it. I thought I had it. Breaking story, IBC announces interim financials. The International Bank of Crossbow revealed its interim financial report and its forecast for the rest of the fiscal year. After 6 months, the IBC has already reached its performance target for the year, making it the richest organization on the continent in total asset value for 11 years running. We interviewed Director Maria Bell, She told us that the IBC will be turning its attention towards resort management and conducting orbital network research over the next 2 years. Following the announcement, stocks became more turbulent. I'm worried about the future business developments, said a local investor. Stock prices are still shifting. I couldn't take my eyes off of them in the last few days, said a major securities trader. Inquiries from foreign businesses are flooding in, and it seems this will continue for a while. Politics. Budget deliberations draw near. The Diet will soon hold a session to deliberate on financial allocations in Crossbell. This fiscal year's focus will be on funding for public projects associated with the 5th stage of the Urban Development Plan. This also concerns the construction of new unnamed City Hall building, which was previously delayed. As it ties to the quality of public services, this session cannot be ignored by the citizens. How will it unfold? Society. A disturbance at Michelin? Reports say multiple men went wild on the streets of Michelin Resort on the final day of the anniversary festival. Apparently, some visitors suffered minor injuries after being chased by several large dogs. The police stated that it's under investigation, but it's already been 1 week since the incident without any updates. International. Seek respite at Imperial Capital Hotels. The operator of many top hotels has recently opened an exclusive nightclub in an affluent district of the Imperial capital, Nuit Blanc. We would love for all of you to come and visit, said a representative of Crimson & Co. behind the project. It's a hot call for all Crossbell investors. Nuit Blanc, where the hell was that? Notice, Crossbell State Tourism Guide incoming. This very new service will soon publish a tourism guide detailing many famous sites and locations through Crossbell that thoroughly convey our local charms. When will it be published? That will be revealed in a future issue. And then I'll read the, 8 through 11 for Dr. Glenn later. I'm still mad that I missed 7, but I need to look that one up. But I'm at least glad I could get a good amount of stuff here. I have no money. Oh man. Talk to Momo on the 2nd floor. Okay. I checked out the stalls at Ryu on the last day of the anniversary festival. I had so much fun. I wish we played together again. A festival? It's nothing. I played around with a friend at the festival. I had so much fun. Aw, that sounds fun. We should go to the festival with everyone next time, Lloyd. Yeah, that sounds like something we'd be able to do. We'll have to wait until next year, though. Aw, man. They're like, if... Man, the problem with being an adult and you know things that the kids don't, it's just like... Alright, in the residential district, we can talk to both Yona and Lecter. Let's talk to Yona first. I like how we're taking a kid into the geofront. Hey, Blubba. How's it going? Huh? Isn't he that boy that Tia likes to talk on the computer? Oh, if it isn't Triple S's newest edition and their head honcho. How's that sunlight feel when you haven't bathed in a week? You're one to talk, Yona. Hey, at least I'm sane. Who in their right mind would decide to sneak into that auction? Yona, were you able to find any information on Kia? Listen, I've tried searching through every database and source I have access to, but it's been a bust. There's no trace of her anywhere on the orbital network. I was afraid of that. Still, I appreciate all the help, Yona. Whoa, don't go thinking I have a soft spot for you guys or something. Since this was a freebie, you better bring me even better info next time. So we will. I wonder how much importance Yona is going to have in, like, Azure, or, you know, maybe even CS3 and CS4. Stayed up most of the night on both Saturday and Sunday to support people playing Azure. Oh, Blubba, no. Don't forget to rest, my man. Hey, it's the weirdo from last time. Yo, Missy, we meet again. Come here, how have you been? Lecter gave Kia a pat on the head. That tickles. You're still in Crossbell, Lecter? And to no one's surprise, you're still fishing. I have no polite way to phrase this, but just exactly who are you? It's fine, I slept most of the day today. Hey, let's go. What do you mean? I'm me. I'm just a simple Erebonian. And the rest of my profile is redacted. I don't think that's going to fool anyone. I knew it. You're a total weirdo. I don't mind, though. Did you know, mister? I can't remember anything. The first thing I remember is seeing Lloyd. I don't really get it, but it feels like I've been lost in a dream. I see. I didn't know that, Missy. That ain't so bad though, is it? That's probably what you'd call happiness. It's a great word. You should remember it. Happiness? I don't really get it. It's okay though. I'm having fun. Yep, still don't really get it, but I'll remember it, mister. What's that even supposed to mean? Those two are somehow on the same wavelength. Well, it seems like he has taken a liking to him. I wouldn't know. You would know. You're a fishing expert, Lloyd. In the entertainment district, there is nothing that we can do here. Which is kind of a surprise. Like, can we not go in? Risha? Where you at? Where you at? Huh. I would have thought they would have had an event with Rishia. She's not even here. Alright. I would have thought something would have come out of that, but I guess not. And we're definitely not taking her to a casino. Actually, we can go talk to Melda at the back alley shop, which is a surprise. Hang on, let me drink before I do this voice. Well, look who it is. So, you survived the auction. I see. You're tenacious, I'll give you that. Thanks, it definitely wasn't easy. You were at the auction too, right? How did it end up going? Oh, the auction ended in an uproar, thanks to you. So, is that lovely little girl there the one? Now, let's see. Huh? Granny, your glasses make you look like a witch. Your face, too. I'm so sorry about her. I swear she didn't mean anything by that. You know, she has a point. What a delightfully amusing girl. I like you, little one. Come and visit me sometime, okay? I can show you around the shop. Sure thing, I definitely will. She's fearless, isn't she? Can I go get that chest that's on your roof? Oh man, 10,000 Mira for a sitting Mishi. Ooh, Evergreen for 30k Mira. Oh man, that's like, oh, and a deep Ocher for. Man, I need to do some money grinding because that would be fantastic for Ellie and Tio. But also, there's so much good stuff. So much good stuff. I mean, it's not like I need like 5,000 of this. Come on. Which one am I gonna get for this? Come on, controller, you can do it. Oh, I can buy one thing. The sitting Mishi or the Evergreen. I might buy the Evergreen, to be honest. Or the deep Ocher. Ooh! Deep Ocher. I need to make Ellie that much more. That much more OP. My controller dying. I'm having issues right now. Alright, well that's the back alley. Wait, so we went to the residential district. We can go to the downtown district if we want to. Or the admin district. Well, they were closer to the admin district, so let's go there and then I'll warp over to the residential district, downtown district. Then we can make our way back to east. Or I'll probably do harbor stuff first. We'll see. In the admin district, we can talk to Franz and Inspector Donovan, who should be right out in the entrance. Talk to Franz by the entrance. You guys were on house arrest for a week, is that what it was? Franz is nowhere to be found. Oh man, 500 Mira and a U material. Appreciate it, I guess. Alright, Franz is nowhere to be found. So we can go into the library. Whoa, look at all these books. This is so cool. Have you always been a fan of books, Kia? I don't really get them, but I still like them. I get excited looking at all the pretty colors on the covers. We should come back when we have more time and take a good look at them. Our library has a large selection of children's books for Kia to read through. I like how many books there are. Can I read them? Oh, who do we have here? You like reading books, Missy? Yeah, probably. I get excited looking at the pretty colors on the covers. Oh yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from. In fact, I love books so much that I became a librarian. You should check out some of the books for her, Lloyd. I'll even let you check out more than the limit usually allows too. Sure. Thanks, Uncle. I'm glad we got to experience the perks of Lloyd's uncle being a librarian. Now we should find Maria Belle up here too. Just hanging out, I see. Oh, what a coincidence seeing you all here. Maria Belle? Rather unusual to see you here, Belle. Don't mind me. I come here on my occasional day off from work. There's a trove of knowledge here not found on the Orbital Network. I'd be a fool not to make use of it. I think I've been underestimating you this whole time. Studious as ever, I see. I could say the same thing about you, Ellie. That's not important, though. Gee... Hey, Lloyd, who's the lady? Do you know her? Yeah, I guess you could say that. I've already been made aware of the little one's circumstances. She's the doll they plan to exhibit at the auction, right? What? How do you know about that, Belle? Wouldn't it be stranger for me to not know? Think about the mess you made at the auction. And besides, I managed to catch a glimpse of you escaping from afar. Between that and the information trickling in over the week, it's not hard to put the pieces together. I can't deny your reasoning. Hey, Maria Belle, will you do us a solid and... Naturally. Perhaps it was more than a mere coincidence for me to be present during the whole situation, so to speak. And for the record, my door is always open to all of you should you need any advice for your troubles. Thanks, Maria Belle. I appreciate it, Belle. Especially for Lloyd. Why does she have to be so uncomfortably hostile towards me? How unlucky of you, Lloyd. That doesn't explain why Kia was hard staring her down in the beginning, but, you know. In the Harbor District, we can talk to Scott and Pearl. Who the hell, what? Oh, the Bracer. Hey, Pearl, I haven't seen you in a while. You're right, you haven't. I thought you had completely forgotten about your dear wife-to-be. Of course not. It's only because the Bracer Guild has been working us like a bunch of slaves lately. I know, dear. I'm just toying with you. I understand far better than anyone else the hard work you put into being a bracer. Oh, my sweet Pearl. Aw, they're so cute! Yeah, don't just butt into their conversation like that. But pardon me. Aw, that's so cute. Scott has a fiancé. That's really adorable. Scott is a bro. He's an honorary bro among bros. That's in the downtown district. We can talk to oh, she's in Lotus Heights. Where? Wasn't this the abandoned apartment? Oh, Lloyd and Ellie too. It's good to see you. Hey, Rishia. I heard you moved you moved into a place downtown, so this is it? That's right. The rent was pretty cheap, so it was a no-brainer. Oh, who's the child with you? Bracer Scott is my true best friend. An honorary bro. We're taking care of her due to... Hey, Lloyd! Hey, Lloyd, check out our movies! They're huge! Kia, that's not very polite. Hey, Kia, that wasn't very nice of you. Sorry for her rudeness, Rishia. No, it's quite alright. So you're Kia, right? I'm Rishia Mao. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, you too! Oh right, isn't this child from the incident? She seems normal, but I feel there's something more than meets the eye. Oh no, what's wrong, miss? Is there something stuck on my face? Do you know her by any chance? I don't, I'm just completely awestruck by how cute she is. I'm jealous if you guys get to spend your whole day around her. Thanks, Rishia, you're pretty cute too. Thank you. This child is too adorable for me to handle. I wonder who taught Kia those words. We can talk to Jingo, Wazzy, and Wald. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Dude. You okay, bro? I ran into a tourist with a real cruddy attitude on the day of the last day of the festival. I tried my hardest to rough him up, but I ended up getting my butt kicked. I'm supposed to be a member of the Fearsome Vipers, and yet... Sounds unfortunate. Doesn't look like fighting is his forte. That guy looks funny. Cops, eh? Hey, punk, you up for a fight? Why do you always have to be so hostile? But anyway, are you having a party? You know the festival ended not that long ago, right? Hey, Lloyd, are you friends with this guy? His hair looks like a chicken. Hey, Kia, you can't just yell it out. You sure got some guts, kid. Listen up, kid. My hair ain't just some ordinary chicken. It's the almighty Phoenix. Okay. If you're so proud of your hair, then why didn't you name your game the Saber Phoenixens? Man, good on Walt for actually handling that. He's a rough guy, but he's not so rough. Hey Lloyd, what do they even sell here? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? You supposed to be a customer? We don't sell to kids here. Aw, really? Oh, but think of all the fun you could have with some of this stuff. You got a good pair of eyes on you. I'm starting to see some promise in you. Will you play with me sometime? If you do, you can stay. Really? Yay! Pay attention now. This one's 45 caliber and this one's 60 caliber. See the difference? Oh yeah, totally. Stop. Please, just stop. These aren't toys, Kia. They're very dangerous. I wonder what made her take such a liking to this place. Jingo. I like how their first thing to do is just talk about calibers. This one's a 45, this one's a 60. Heck and heck. Oh, the mom's here. Ah, it's Wazzy! Hey there, little lady. Haven't seen you in a while. Have you been doing well? Yep, I just ate a nice big breakfast. Good, it's important to make sure that you do. You guys seem to be hanging on just fine. I heard you managed to strike up a deal with Ravache. Yeah, this morning actually. We're just showing Kia around the city now. Wazzy, you better not teach Kia anything strange, okay? Yeah, definitely. Try to moderate your language around her a little bit, Wazzy. I wouldn't dream of corrupting her. I have to say, the two of you have perfectly grown into the roles of guardians. You're essentially her mom and dad for the time being, aren't you? You think so? Well, we've assumed the role of our guardians till we find our family. I urge you to refrain from involving Wazzy in any future disputes. Everything is fine then. Oh, it's okay if he does it. not okay if, you know. Back alley done, downtown done, residential done, harbor done, admin done, central. Okay, so now you can go to East Street. Not there. I'll just walk. It's not that far. In the East Street, we can go talk to Fran, who is... Wait, what the hell? Wasn't she in the admin district? Oh, because I can't read. Fran is here. Franz is in front of the CSPD. Oh, it's Fran. Huh? Kia? Oh, so this must be where your family lives, huh, Fran? Are you taking the day off? Yep, I finally get to use a vacation day now that the festival's finally over. But I never would have guessed I'd be visited by the lovely Kia today. We've only spoken to each other through the terminal, so this is our first time meeting in person, right? Welcome to my house. Thanks. But Fran, you're wearing totally different clothes than when I see you on the terminal. I think you look really cute in pink. Thank you, Kia. You're way cuter than I am, though. I'm amazed at how absolutely adorable you are when I'm not looking at you through some hunk of metal. You are so cute. Cute! Cute! Lloyd, I want to walk through the city with Kia, too. Oh, please, please, oh, please take me with you. Deep breaths, friend. I hate to break it to you, but we have plans after this. I promise we'll find some time for you and Kia to hang out, okay? Aw, darn, it's a promise then, okay? I'll be sure to go on walks and play a lot with you next time, Kia, okay? That sounds super fun. And before we head into the Bracer Guild, actually I can go here. Good sir, I have found 12 fish. Luck! You did, Lloyd. Congrats. You know, I actually had some struggles becoming a second-class fisher. Didn't know how to handle it, so I hid away in the mountains to find my inner angler. Managed to get in touch with Mother Nature, which sharpened my senses. Next thing I know, I catch the elusive pearl glass and boom! Promotion. I'm sure you had your fair share of hardships too, which is exactly why this is a momentous occasion. Now that you managed to make it this far, I'm expecting great things from you, Lloyd. I'll try to live up to your expectations, sir. By the way, if I'm currently a second-class fisher, does that mean the next rank is a first-class fisher? Right you are, kid. The next rank is indeed first-class fisher. In order to advance to first-class fisher, you must catch at least 16 kinds of unique fish. At long last, you're counted among the ranks of the highest rank anglers in the guild. I'm looking forward to your next feat. Oh, what do we have here? What an adorable little visitor you brought today. Feel free to relax here, as my husband's already back from work. Ah, it's Lloyd and his friends. I appreciate your help during the anniversary festival. Not at all, sir. It's only natural for officers to give a helping hand to those in need. I'm just glad we were able to resolve the issue. Well, aren't you youngsters full of energy? Oh, by the way, you all seem to have brought a child with you today. Are you taking her down to the police station? Something along those lines. We're trying to uncover her identity. Ah, really? Well, good luck with that. Excuse me, young lady. You'd better look both ways before crossing the street, okay? Make sure you don't run out onto the road. Do not run onto road. Okay, I got it. I won't run onto any roads. Oh, she's a sharp one. Oh, it's quest time. Seriously? Talk to the receptionist Rebecca to accept the quest. Of where? Oh, CSPD. Oh, okay, well I guess we're not going to the Bracer Guild yet. We're doing some side quests. I didn't think that was when the things would happen. So, Rebecca... Oh, it's good to see you again. Wow, you're really pretty, miss. What was the word again? Oh yeah, you're alluring. Oh, you flatter me. You're just as lovely as the rumors say you are. Yeah, she's great. We've come to an informal settlement with Orvace regarding the situation. That doesn't mean you can't rest easy, though. You better watch each other's backs well, okay? Yeah, got it. We'll be sure to take extra care. By the way, a monster needing extermination appeared in Sector A2 of the Geofront today. I haven't been able to send the info on it yet, as our terminal is under maintenance. It's fairly dangerous, so I'd really appreciate it if you were to take care of it. Alright. I need to go to the residential district, and we can take care of this real quick. That is interesting, though, that they, you know, that they just kind of let you do this sort of stuff with Kia. Alright. Going to the Geofront A sector, to the room with the Orbman station, east, north, down the elevator, and south to find the monster. What? Is this not where I am? I'm in the B sector. Ah! I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. I had a pretty relaxing one, I would say. A little bit too short, but that's usually how weekends are, aren't they? East, north, down the elevator, and then south. Oh yeah, there she be. Weak to fire, water especially, and has a few things that can be afflicted by. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Uh-oh. Oh, you go, Zeit. Man, I really like I would love to just get a turn in with Ellie. Da, 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 da. Oh, let's do some strike belling actually. Do one of those, do one of those. All good, all good, all good. Heal us. Then I just need to do a Magna Blaze, and that should take care of it. Why does Zeit only do 22 damage? He does more for everything else. Oh, whatever. That wasn't too bad. That was the first monster that actually went after Kia. She has like no health. Alright, now let's go back to admin district and turn it in. Not that. I did it though. But I did it. Complete. I can't report it, but Whatever. You're here, Ellie. Ah, good to see you too, Lloyd. My apologies, Grandfather. I've done a poor job of keeping in contact with you lately. Thanks for helping us out. Your blessing saved us. How will we ever repay you? Oh, that? Think nothing of it. All I did was demand a detailed explanation from any Diet member involved with the auction. That's not true. You're able to put a damper on the speaker's actions. Well, at any rate, you have our gratitude, sir. I feel as if your praise is undeserved. It's the least I could do for saving my life. Putting that aside for a moment, is this the young lady I've been hearing all about? Yes, her name is Kia. Nice to meet you, Gramps. Your face looks cool. It's filled with white hair. Cool, you say? What an interesting lady. She's bright and cheery, yet she's a mysterious charm to her. Are you looking into her identity? I heard about the memory loss. Yes, for the time being. We intend to request the Bracer Guild's cooperation in investigating her identity. Sounds like you're exploring multiple avenues. Hopefully your extended search leads you to good results. Feel free to consult with me if you run into any trouble. My door is always open to all of you. I may be a worthless old man who is usually bound to his own obligations, but I don't mean to treat the matter lightly. I will not overlook the fools that intended on hurting an innocent child. Grandfather, thanks for the kind words, sir. I need the encouragement. You're pretty cool, Gramps. May I have a moment of your time, Mayor McDowell? What's he doing here? Speaker Hartman? Do you need something, Hartman? As you can see, I'm busy with guests. My most sincere apologies. I have some pressing concerns to discuss with you. I'd like you to re-examine the Imperial government's proposal. We already spoke of this. I understand your point, but I'd like you to consider my position. Or do you intend to take advantage of the situation to conspire with Campbell and his men? Perish the thought. I have no intention of siding with the Republican faction, nor do I intend to do with the Imperial faction. Fine, then. Let's see you demonstrate that balanced approach of yours. Ruining my humble party has been a detriment for the entire state. I'd love to hear your plan to reverse the damages. It seems must have another discussion with you. I'm sorry, everyone. I know you came all the way out here to visit me, but I have important matters to discuss with Speaker Hartman. No, it's quite alright. You don't have to worry about us. We'll see you again, Grandfather. See you again, Gramps. The mayor's stuck between a rock and a hard place, huh? Right. It's a scene I've seen countless times over. It's reprehensible. How can the man responsible for hosting Schwar's auction be so shameless? It's a testament to his confidence that the entire situation won't blow up in a scandal. He's more brutal than the Mafia in some ways. Hey, Lloyd! Don't you think Gramps is pretty strong? Strong? What makes you say that? Well, that snobby old guy brought all of his friends, right? Didn't he bring them because he thought he'd lose if he faced Gramps alone? When you put it that way... The Speaker's henchmen seem to be influential members of the Imperial faction. I think I see what you mean. Maybe we're a bit naive to underestimate someone as experienced as the mayor. I still wish we could find a way to help him, though. Ah, you're back. What happened in the mayor's office? Are you referring to... I saw what happened. Speaker Hartman stormed into the mayor's office with his cronies, right? I have seen it happen plenty of times, but I felt a bit more worried than usual. Oh, that? I'm worried like you are, but he's my grandfather, so I know he'll be fine. I see. It's an unfortunate situation, but employees of City Hall are sadly powerless at times like this. I would like to offer the mayor something as a token of our appreciation. No doubt about it. We feel the same way as you. Same way too. Why don't we give something nice to Gramps? Couldn't we treat him to something tasty that he likes? Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. I'm sure he would love to indulge in his favorite food. What a great idea. That being said, it's fine if you don't have the time, but would you be willing to go out and buy the mayor's favorite drink? You should be able to purchase it at the juice stall near the fountain. Yeah, no problem. A task that simple is a bother to us. On that note, do you happen to know what the drink in question is? I'm not entirely sure, but I heard it's not on the menu. I believe they sell a few secret items. The clerk should have no problems helping you out with it. Sounds like the plan, then. We'll go to the juice stall near the fountain and see what we can do. Let's go! What? Wasn't there a stand, like, right here? Huh? Oh, see? I knew it. Huh? That's strange. Wasn't the juice stall around here before? I could have sworn it was by the fountain. Yeah, you're definitely not imagining things. Do you think they relocated? Does that mean we can't bring Gramps a drink? I doubt they moved outside the city. I'm sure we'll run into it again if we keep our eyes peeled. Okay. To Station Street, for some reason. Welcome. Come for a refreshing drink? Look, it's the juice lady. You're usually set up in the fountain, around the fountain in the admin district, right? Well, yes, but I like to switch things up every now and then. Nothing beats a little change of scenery, with the exception of paying customers, of course. What would you like? Sorry to disappoint, but... Oh, I see you're on behalf of the mayor. In that case, give me a minute to whip up his favorite. Here you go. Acerbic tomato shake. What is this? I do know that my grandfather loves bitter flavors, but this is a bit much. That particular shake eliminates fatigue in no time flat, but people complain about the bitterness. That's why it's not listed on the menu anymore. You know, I made extra. Would you like to give it a taste? Well... ADOs protect me. Okay, it's just a sip though. There's no harm in it, and I suppose I am curious to see as to why grandfather enjoys it as much as he does. Nervously, Lloyd and Ellie put samples of the Acerbic tomato shake to their lips and took a little sip. A liquid bitter as death slowly crawled down their throats. Everyone's CP is restored. Wow, I've never felt this refreshed before. Still not sure if it's good or bad though. This intense bitterness must be an acquired taste. I know, right? Ooh, I want to try it too. Kia grabbed what was left of the Acerbic tomato shake and put the straw in her mouth. Wait, stop! Don't do it, Kia! Ah, so good! Did she just finish it off? She made it look like it was nothing. Huh? Why? Yeah, it's a little bitter, but it's still good, right? As long as you like it, there's nothing to worry about. Impressive! You're a brave one, aren't you? Isn't that the truth? Anyway, thanks for everything. I'm sure the mayor will be happy too. Oh, and we'll pay you for our samples. How much do we owe you? Zilch. Today's special, so it's on the house. It's the least I can do for my favorite regular. Give him this shake as a token of my gratitude, okay? You sure? Alright then. Thank you. We'll make sure to pass along the kind words too. Back to the admin district. Run! Oh, we're just gonna go walk right in. Excuse us. For crying out loud, what a stubborn old man. How dare you refuse the proposal of our glorious speaker? When the proposal our glorious speaker went to such great lengths to write up. Well, no matter. We've succeeded in proving our point. We'll prepare the usual to deal with Campo and his men. Our real problem right now is the Rivache's incompetence. Right. I think a friendly reminder of how the speaker's efforts alone brought them fame is in order. I respectfully decline. I do not intend on meeting Marconi for a while. More importantly, we need to hold a meeting later tonight. Inform all members of the Imperial faction. As you wish, sir. We'll issue an emergency meeting. Whew! They're finally out of the mayor's hair. Let's meet with grandfather while we had the chance to give him the drink. Pardon us, sir. We've been barging into your office more often these days. Oh, you're back again. My apologies for earlier. No need to apologize, sir. You were placed in a difficult situation. Is everything all right, grandfather? I'm fine, thank you. I've become talented at managing their persistence. By the way, is something the matter? Have you forgotten a possession? No, not quite. Hey, Kia, go ahead and give it to him. Okay. Kia handed the specially made Acerbic tomato shake over to Mayor McDowell. Oh, this is my favorite drink. Did you go out of your way to purchase this for me? Yep, it's our treat to you. You look like you've been working really hard, Gramps. Oh. Yeah, the receptionist suggested we order this for you. The clerk that runs the juice stall was nice enough to give it to us for free, too. I see. Indeed, I am most appreciative of this fantastic gift. Thank you, Lloyd and Ellie, and not to mention Kia. I feel completely rejuvenated, thanks to you. I'll be able to work hard through the afternoon. Don't use this as an excuse to overwork yourself, Grandfather. Oh, that reminds me. I have something to give you in return for the pleasant treat. McDowell received a small package from beneath the shelf. Take this medicinal herb I received from a friend in the Republic. I heard it's quite valuable. Don't be shy. Please take it. A Zerum powder. There's no way we could possibly ever accept this. Nonsense. I have no use for it. It makes perfect sense for you to take it. You're constantly putting yourselves in the face of danger. Please, don't be shy. I understand, sir. We'll gladly accept it, Grandfather. Thank you, Gramps. Alright. Is that the first Zerum powder we've gotten in the game? I don't remember actually ever having / using one, but... that might be our first one in the game. Or I just have them, I just never use them. I mean, yeah, there's one right there. I feel like I would have used one already if I needed it.
失礼します。あら。
あら。
あらまあ、誰かと思えば支援課の坊やたちじゃない。いらっしゃい。ようこそブレイスターギルドへ。
Oh my god, Michelle.
こんにちは、ミシェルさん。
その突然訪問してすみません。
あなたたちが訪ねてくるなんて珍しいこともあるものね。でもいいの？何でもルバーチェとトラブルを起こしたんですって？
やっぱりそちらにも伝わっていましたか。一応それに関してはケリがついたんですけど。
ねえロイド、どうしてこのおじさん女の人みたいな喋り方なの？
おじさん？
キーヤちゃん。
すみません。まだ子供なもので。
いいことを子猫ちゃん。人には人それぞれのスタイルというものがあるの。私にとってこの喋り方が一番合っているスタイルなわけ。あなたが着ているその服があなたに似合ってるみたいにね。
おお、なるほど。キーヤもおじさんの喋り方可愛くていいと思うよ。
あら、見どころあるじゃない。それはともかく。おじさんはやめてくれない？ミシェルって呼んでちょうだい。
ミシェル。
いいわねこの子。あなたたちの知り合いかしら？
はい、実はこの子について遊撃士協会に相談したいことがあるんです。
え？
あれ？お客さん？
Hey, let's go.
ロイドくんたち。
やあ、エステル。
この間はどうも。
珍しいね。ギルドに来てくれるなんて。
ひょっとして私たちに会いに来てくれたの？あれ、その子は。すっごく可愛い子ね。
Unadulterated cuteness.
どうしたの？ロイドくんたちの知り合い？
ああ、キーヤって言うんだけど。
お姉ちゃん、髪がぴょんぴょんしてるね。もしかして遊撃士の人？うん、私はエステル。こっちのお兄さんはヨシア。そっか、キーヤちゃんって言うんだ。よろしくね。
速攻で馴染んだな。
エステルは子供に懐かれやすいタイプだけど、それにしても人懐っこい子みたいだね。
それは折り紙付きですね。
それでその子について何か相談があるそうだけど、どうする？2階で聞かせてもらおうかしら。
はい、差し支えなければ。
あれ、そういう話なの？
何か事情があるみたいだね。
そんなことが。
この1週間裏通りの空気が少し緊張した感じだったけど。
やれやれ、そんな顛末になってたとはね。
警察としてはルバーチェ側の言い分を一応認める方針になりました。できればギルドの方にもそれを踏まえていただけるとありがたいんですが。
ま、仕方ないわね。こちらは部外者だったわけだし。それにしてもシュバルツオークションに潜入捜査を敢行するなんてやるじゃない。見直したわよ。
Thanks, Michelle.
そうですか。
Appreciate that.
私たちだって何とか調べようとしてたのに。しかも招待カードを渡したのはレンだったなんて。まったくあの子ったら私たちにくれればいいのに。
まあそれは仕方ないよ。僕たちにはまだ会えない事情があるわけだし。
それはそうだけど。
結果的に君たちから聞いた話を横取りした形になっちゃったな。ごめん。連絡くらいすればよかった。
ロイド君たちも頑張ったみたいだし、あの子のことが気になるだけだから。でも確かに問題はキーヤちゃんか。
Estelle's model is broken right there.
察するにその子の素性を当たってみてほしいわけね。遊撃士協会の情報網を使って。
はい、まさにそれをお願いに来ました。その依頼料もなんとか用意できると思います。
ああ、必要ないわ。こういった案件についてはうちはタダでやらせてもらってるの。早速各地の支部に問い合わせてそれっぽい情報を当たってみるわね。
ありがとうございます。
なんだか随分とあっさり引き受けてくださるんですね。
まあこの手の話についてはうちは即断即決がモットーだから。
ちなみにこういう案件の費用は各種の基金や寄付が当てられるんだ。だから遠慮することはないよ。
なるほど。
まさに民間人を助けるための制度があるわけですね。
結果が出るまでちょっと時間はかかるけど、まあ1週間くらいでそちらに連絡できると思うわ。
十分です。どうかよろしくお願いします。
そうだ、なんだったらうちでキーヤちゃんを預かる？一応基金から保護対象者の生活費なんかも出るんだけど。
そうだね。安全のことを考えるならそれもありかもしれないよ。いざとなればクロスベル以外の安全な避難先も手配できるし。
でもそれは。
どうしたのロイド？お腹痛くなっちゃった？
いや、そうだな。この子がクロスペル以外の出身である可能性は高。何よりも安全のことを考えたら。
ロイド。
キーヤちゃん、しばらく私たちと一緒に暮らさないかって話なんだけど。エステルたちと？それじゃあエステルたちもあのビルに引っ越してくるの？キーヤちゃんがこっちに引っ越してくる感じかな。ロイドたちも一緒に？それはちょっと無理かな。でもそんなには離れてないし、会おうと思えばすぐに会えるわよ。絶対に嫌だ。
Gahan!
キーヤ。
だってロイドたちと離れるなんて嫌だもん。
Who cares about safety? Man, this kid's gutsy.
エリーだってティオだってランディだってザイトだって課長だっているし。
I mean, for what it's worth, right? She has been living with us for the past week or so, so attachment's definitely to the Triple S building.
キーヤ、絶対に行かない。
キーヤちゃん。
そっか。
振られちゃったね。あらら、エステルちゃんが子供に振られるなんて。何気にショック受けちゃってる？
受けてないってば。 うん、でもちょっとショックかも。別にエステルのことは嫌いじゃないけど、でも嫌なもんは嫌なんだもん。ごめんごめん、私が無神経だったわ。
Screenshotable Estelle quote right there.
ロイド君たちいいな、こんなに好かれちゃってて。
なんでかわからないんだけどね。この子の知り合いに似ている可能性はありそうなんだけど、その割には何も思い出せないみたいなんだよな。
それなんだけど、身元の確認についてはミシェルさんに頼むとして、記憶喪失の方は専門家に相談しなくてもいいのかい？
専門家というと？
うん、キーヤちゃんの記憶喪失が心や精神の問題と仮定するなら、この場合専門家といったら七曜教会の人たちだと思うけど。
The church, huh?
確かに。
七曜教会？
そうね。クロスベルでは近代医療が発達してるけど、心の分野に関してはまだまだ教会の専門家の方が詳しいかもしれないわね。
It's time to abandon all things related to Crossbell and go on a search across Zemuria for Kevin Graham.
うんうん、確かに。私たちもいろいろと助けてもらったくらいだし。
へえ。
うん。主に僕の方がいろいろと助けてもらったんだ。
Haha, they sure have.
その人ほどの使い手がクロスベル大聖堂にいるかはちょっとわからないけど。
I'm telling you, man, we just gotta find Kevin.
一度相談してみたらどうだ？
Everything can be solved if we find the Chad Kevin.
わかった。貴重なアドバイス。なあキーヤ、この後町外れにある教会に行きたいんだけど、いいかな？
いいよ。教会って女神様にお祈りするところだよね。それじゃあレッツゴー。
Let's go!
ほんと元気な子ね。
Alright. The Septine Church has passed down techniques to heal the body and mind since ancient times. They might have some clues about how to restore Kia's memories. We'll be sure to pay them a visit. I'm sorry about earlier, Estelle. I promise I don't hate you, okay? Don't worry about it, kiddo. I'm totally fine. Don't be afraid to ask your big sis for help if you ever get into trouble, okay? I'll be there in a jiffy to swoop in and save the day. Thanks, Estelle. Yeah, we'll be sure to rely on your assistance when the need arises. It's so hard to do Lloyd's versus Joshua's voice, because like I try to lower my voice a tiny bit so I can kind of match their profiles, but like in a weird way, like I know they have two different voices, but when I try to voice them, Joshua and Lloyd end up sounding the exact same. And it's not like I can just give a feminine tone to Joshua, like to add on to it. Versus Lloyd, maybe they could be a bit more gruff, but like, cause they're both kind of similar in a way, I think, in the way they act and talk. So I really don't have a choice but to give them the exact same voice. Crossbell Cathedral.
大きな建物だけど、ここが教会なの？
ああ、クロスベル大聖堂だよ。
This is the biggest building you've seen, huh?
当然キーヤもどこかの教会に礼拝には行ってるはずだけど。
普通の町にある礼拝堂はここまで大きくないと思うし、キーヤちゃんの記憶を取り戻すきっかけにはならなさそうね。
Oh, god damn it.
みたいだな。まあいいや。まずはマーブル先生に相談してみよう。教会にいる専門家を紹介してくれるかもしれない。
そうね。マーブル先生なら間違いはないでしょうし、それじゃあ日曜学校の教室に行ってみましょう。
Sisters of the church are considered a sensei? Well, I guess in a way they are teachers of something, so I guess that makes sense that they get that honorific. Not the Archbishop. Not you.
それにエリー。
こんにちは、マーブル先生。
お忙しいところをすみません。
いいのですよ。ちょうど休み時間でしたし、あなた方は礼拝に？それともお墓参りですか？
いえ、それが。
ねえねえロイド、この人がシスターさん？
あら、その子は？
実はこの子に関することで相談したいことがありまして。
そうですか、そんなことが。おお、エイドスよ。迷える子羊に光と幸いあれ。そしてこの者たちを出会わせた導きに感謝いたします。
マーブル先生。
確かに出会えたのはエイドスの導きかもしれません。
ほえ
とりあえずこの子の記憶喪失についての相談をしに来たのですね。
I will never get tired of Kiedge doing those voices like that. Hue. It's adorable.
何でも名前以外のことは全く覚えていないとか。
ええ、そうなんです。
頑張って思い出そうとしてるんだけど、全然ダメみたい。
そう、いい子ですね。確かに教会には心と精神の領域に関する知識と技術が伝わっています。そして記憶喪失に関する対症療法も。
それじゃあ
この子の記憶を取り戻せるんですか？
確実ではありませんが、試してみる価値はあるでしょう。時間もないことですし、すぐに試してしまいましょうか。
もしかして先生がやってくれるんですか？
ええ、私も一応いくつかの技を収めています。
Dude, every freaking person in the church is powerful. Never underestimate anybody in the Septian church.
心と精神に関する教会に伝わる法術を。
Thaumaturgy.
法術？
教会の聖職者に伝わっている祈りと秘跡に関する技ですね。
ええ、本来ならばそれに特化した専門組織があるのですが、あいにくクロスベルにはその専門家が来ることが少ないのです。
If I remember from D&D land, thaumaturgy is not an easy sect of magic to get into. Only a very, very few classes have affinities for, that sort of stuff. I mean, in D&D, anything is possible, but if we go on actual lore and stuff like that, what's meant to be part of it, it's not an easy subsect of magic to learn as opposed to something like evocation or concentration, evocation magic or something like that.
専門家ですか？
大きな声では言えませんが、教会の中にもいろいろとあるのです。その組織は風星省と呼ばれる機関に所属しているのですが、この大聖堂を任されているエラルダ大司教は、そのためそうした専門家がクロスベルに来る機会が少なくて。
なんだかいろいろと難しい事情があるんですね。
It is a big organization after all.
風星省に所属する組織、つまり聖杯騎士団ですね。
The Grail said, ah.
エラルダ大司教が天霊省寄りの有力者であることは聞いていましたが、そんな事情があったなんて。
さすがエリーはそのあたりにも詳しいですね。
I dabble a bit. I really only got into it 3 years ago, but it was relatively easy for me to get into D&D because I'd always played JRPGs all my life, so a lot of the concepts were super easy to pick up. And so my old roommate, ran a session post-graduation, and I helped him out with a lot of the lore and kind of laws and stuff like that, and making sure things were balanced and the like. So I had to do a lot of research into just kind of like how things worked in general D&D space. Had to write a couple of my own side quests too, so I had to make sure everything was okay and all the like. So I have a small pool of knowledge of the world of D&D.
ただ、私が使える砲術も彼らの使うものと変わりはありません。
It's weird because like I'm not like it's interesting because I would say in order of my enjoyment, I would say learning about the concepts and the underlying lore behind D&D is the most enjoyable thing for me, like creating lore and stuff like that. Playing it comes second, and then watching it comes third, I would say. There's just something about creation in that world of space that is just so enjoyable to me. And so I definitely I prefer doing that almost to playing in a way. Not to say that, you know, anyone who I've played with was a bad DM or anything like that, but it's just after a few sessions or so, I just kind of tend to not really be as into it, no matter how much I really put into my characters, how much life and everything. So I personally just enjoy creating the rules and stuff of the like, as opposed to actually playing it. I've been playing with my friends for a while now. Recently got back together because of COVID. Hey, let's go. It's a fun time. It definitely is a fun time to do those sorts of sessions because you can just have fun, be someone, you know, role play somebody, do some battles, but also just like, you know, goof off in a town and stuff like that, or actually do some serious plot. You know, D&D is an open space. And there's a lot of fun to be had with it if you know, keep things casual and chill.
どこかに移動した方がいいんでしょうか。
いえ、キーヤさんと言いましたね。こちらに来ていただけますか。はい。目を閉じて、ゆっくりと深呼吸をしてみてください。
One of these days, I'll continue writing. I've, in my mind for the past couple years, have had ideas of a JRPG plotline that spans across 2 games worth of stuff. I haven't written like anything down on paper yet, but I've had ideas of like how it would connect the 2 games and stuff like that, and how the first game would be like, and then what the second game would be like. One of these days, maybe I will actually write it down and actually start building out that world and the lore and stuff like that. But that'll be a day. Lore is always interesting. Creative me likes to finish up pointless lore, like labeling all the layers of the abyss or creating new kind of dragons. Yeah, see? Like, there's so much cool stuff you can do. Like, I even have like
エイドスの名において性別されし必要ここにあり。
Like, I even went so much as far as to create the entire, like, battle system and gameplay system in my head as to, like, what it would be and stuff like that. I really should write it down, but, yeah, you know. Let's see some thaumaturgy.
これが砲術。
空の金曜、四季の銀曜、その融合をもって失われしかけらのありかを、かの者に指し示したまえ。
キア。
大丈夫。心配いりません。どうですか、キーヤさん。何か思い出してきませんか。
なんかね、暗くてでっかい場所が頭の中に浮かんできた。上の方がぼんやり光ってて綺麗だけど、ちょっと怖い感じ。
暗くてでっかい場所。
どこのことかしら。
その光景以外に思い出したことは、ご家族のこととか、住んでいた家のこととか。
そっちは全然。
そうですか。
マーブル先生。
So her memories and general disposition was so far repressed that not even the church's thaumaturgy could unveil it.
どうやら砲術ではここまでが限界のようです。心理的なアプローチから引き出せる記憶はここまで。ひょっとしたら何か神経系に関する問題があるのかもしれません。
神経系の問題。
どういうことですか？
端的に言うと、脳の神経に関する問題です。何らかの原因で記憶に関する神経の伝達が阻害されてしまっている。
Pretty much what I said, that for some reason her memories and general disposition is just so far repressed due to whatever reason. Like her own brain is not allowing her, the connection, the neural pathways in her brain to, create associations back to that time. Due to whatever reason. And our brain does this. Like, this is something that actually happens in real life. If we have that much of a traumatic memory, and we just don't want to really remember it, our brain will employ many different defense mechanisms to make us so that we try not to remember it, or we try to like not deal with it. But if in the case that trauma does come up again, then we may do certain things to deal with that. So, something like could be like rationalization, where you try to rationalize the trauma and, you try to be like, oh, it's okay. Or like, oh, it's only because of this that this happened. Or, maybe if I was like this, then it wouldn't have happened, blah, blah, blah. So that's like rationalization. Regression is a type of defense mechanism where, when the trauma occurs and stuff like that, or something like that, you return to a state in which that the brain felt that the trauma was not there, or the stimulus or trigger was not there. And so in that, you begin acting like a previous version of yourself, which usually ends up being kind of like a childlike state. Or repression, which is the most common one, is your brain does whatever it can to just block out the memory. So any one of those things could be happening to Kia here. Most likely it's probably repression. I'm not a psychologist. I took a few classes in the minor, so I'm just saying what I remember from a textbook.
その可能性がありますね。
そんな。
And it is, it's something that happens more often than I think people would like, with all kinds of people. With children, it's very easy for this sort of stuff to happen, but that isn't to say the case that all children are affected. But it's something that it can happen with adults as well.
それってなんとかならないんですか?
At any point, any time, something really major can stimulate our brains in a way that, really, really affects us. So our brain's going to do whatever it can to keep some sort of relatively stable sense of consciousness, if that makes sense.
そうですね。教会に伝わっている法術は心と精神に関する領域。
It is a fascinating subject. It's very tricky to learn, especially if you're like taking classes and stuff like that. But I think even if you're not I think for a lot of people it helps to just understand people more. You may not walk away wanting to become a therapist or psychiatrist or something like that, but just understanding a little bit of how our brains work and how people's brains work, I think, it benefits a lot of people to just take one psych class or two psych classes.
ひょっとしたらこの問題は近代医療の方が向いているのかもしれません。
Your worldview changes drastically, I would say, once you kind of learn that sort of thing. And it's not like it's set in stone either. Like the human psyche and psychological information is always changing. It's always updating because the human psyche consistently changes year over year, decade over decade. So
近代医療ということは
I think it allows you to open your mind just a little bit more when you do get to learn about that sort of stuff and how humans just generally act. And so you almost get to see that change in a way as you grow up.
ええ、聖ウルスラ医科大学です。
Now, whether or not that's information, do you know if high schools require psychology classes now? I think it depends what district and stuff you're in. I honestly couldn't tell you. I know at least in Illinois, psychology, you usually had a standard psych class that you could take or an AP psych. AP psych is still a huge thing. I don't think it's ever going to be required for any reason, but if it is, I'd be super happy. But as far as I'm aware, no. None of my cousins who are in high school have said anything about it, so I assume probably not. Again, it'd be really, really cool because I think everyone should learn it at some point, a little bit about it.
これまで近代医療では心と精神に関する分野の研究は不十分とされていましたが、数年前あそこでは神経科という部門が立ち上げられ、優秀な研究者もいると聞いています。
A neurology department, let's go.
そちらに相談したら教会とは違ったアプローチが期待できるかもしれません。
神経科ですか。あれ、どこかで聞いたような。
ねえロイド、相談に行ってみた方がいいんじゃないかしら。
Why does it sound familiar to Lloyd?
ああ、そうだな。先生、ありがとうございます。早速ウルスラ病院に行ってみようかと思います。
Was my favorite class in high school. They teach me a lot of open-ended projects where I could create plays or draw creatively. So that's complete opposite of my AP Psych class.
ええ、それがいいでしょう。
Our AP Psych teacher was a strict man, to say in the most nicest fashion. Very strict. But if you paid attention, you learned a lot. But oh boy.
すみません。あまり力になれませんでしたね。
Not an easy class. Definitely not an easy class. Although one thing I really liked about his class is he gave us two options. You could take the AP Psychology exam. If you really wanted to, go for it, take it, get the credit, take it to college. Or you could participate in a 40-hour volunteer service at any of the locations that he gave, old folks' homes, local hospitals, and stuff like that. And you would need to find a single patient of your choosing and in a way diagnose their situation. Diagnose that they have depression, diagnose that they have generalized anxiety disorder, generally, diagnose the fact that they have Parkinson's disease, or other versions of neurocognitive disorder, degenerative disorders and stuff like that. And so that was so cool because you got to partake in this situation where you would, over the course of 40 hours of your life, be in this environment of people who do have mental issues, medical mental issues.
そんなことないですよ。神経科の話も教えてもらったし、それにキーヤが思い出した光景も何か手がかりになると思います。
I have plenty of stories from there, but I won't divulge them all now. I think when the time comes to divulge them, I definitely will divulge those stories because there's a lot of interesting things that I saw and learned there.
暗くてでっかい場所ね。
なんか上の方がぼんやり光ってたかな。って音がして綺麗だけどちょっと怖かった。
確かに普通の場所ではなさそうですね。
I should just have a talking stream one of these days. we can just chat. I would love to have that's I think something that'd be a really cool goal in the future is if we could get more people to show up to these streams and be active chatters and stuff like that. If you're lurking and you're enjoying, keep doing you. But if you definitely are chatting, I think it'd be really cool one day to just do talk streams and hang out with the stream people and all that.
あなた方にエイドスの祝福を。
Stretch goal for the future.
キーヤさんに良き導きがあることを私も祈っております。
That's probably when I would do a lot of my writing anyway for the plot. So okay.
さてと、次はウルスラ病院か。かなりの寄り道になるけど。なあキーヤ、疲れてないか？
全然平気。散歩って楽しいね。キーヤ歩くの大好き。
元気だな。
それじゃあ南口に行きましょうか。バスに乗ればそれほど時間は取られないでしょうし。
Supposedly there is a hidden side quest with Marble. Do you think you'd be able to do that real life or online? As much as I would love to, I don't think my real life is in a situation where I could put away time for that, which is a really kind of not good thing to say, but that's just kind of how things are. I would love to. I think that'd be great, but I don't think maybe online, but I don't think there's a way right now that I could do that right now. Maybe in the future. Oh, it's Ryu. Oh, it's just you guys. Yo, guys, what's up? Hello, how are you doing? Hello, you three. Are you headed off somewhere? Sunday school at the Crossbow Cathedral is about to begin. It's not too far away. You'll probably be fine on your own then. That being said, you almost live close to each other if you have Sunday school at the same time, right? I gotten so caught up in playing with Ryu and Zeit that I accidentally ended up skipping school. Psh, it's not like it's your fault. How could we refuse an invitation to play with a freaking giant wolf? Zeit's the cutest. Wait a second. I don't think I've ever seen you around here before. What's your name, girl? I'm not a girl, I'm Kia. Kia, huh? My name's Henri. The energetic, guy right here is named Ryu, and the shy girl over there is Momo. It's nice to meet you, Kia. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Yo, we don't exactly have time for this right now, do we? If you don't get going, Sister Marble is going to destroy us. You're right. Sorry, Lloyd. You see, we got it. I understand. Don't worry. Don't be late now, okay? Wouldn't dream of it. See you later. Goodbye. That's right. Sister Marble is still teaching Sunday school. Wait, did the residential district in West Street always have classes at the same time? Ellie and I would have known each other for a while now if that were the case. I'm sure the school structure and scheduling has changed from when we were attending. They probably had to adjust the quotas to match Crossbell's rapidly growing population. It sounds plausible, but I wonder if it's actually true. Are we still going to the bus stop? Oh, I almost forgot. Let's get going then. So that's the trigger. Now we can go do the Sunday school side quest. Still on good time too. Hello again! Oh my, hello again to you too, Kia. Did you forget something, Lloyd? Oh, actually, after passing the kids earlier, we got a little interested in Sunday school. Is that so? Perfect timing! We were just about to begin. You know, maybe the goddess planned for this to happen. You'd be told, I've been contemplating teaching the children about the CPD for a while now. Really now? Indeed. And I was thinking, who better to teach a CPD than the CPD itself? Would you care to be a guest lecturer? A guest lecturer? Me? Please, if you don't mind. Who better to inform the children about how the police operate than a police officer? I'm certain your explanations would make far more sense than mine. How about it? Would you join our lesson as a guest lecturer? Let's do it. You know what? I'd love to. Oh, really? Thank you, Lloyd. I have no doubt the class will appreciate it. Are you sure about this, Lloyd? Teaching people is exactly the easiest thing to do, you know. Don't worry, I know. It's not like I agreed to do this without some semblance of a plan. It's just, it's rare to get the opportunity to tell people how the police and justice system really work. Who knows? There could be a future recruit of the Crossbow Police Academy in this room, just like I was. I see. That way of thinking is very much like you, Lloyd. You might have to put our trip on St. Ursula on hold for now. Are you okay with that, Kia? Uh-huh. If you want to do this lesson thingy, Lloyd, I'll cheer you on. Thanks a lot, Kia. If we're in agreement, would you mind stepping outside for a moment? I will give you a brief outline on how to proceed the lecture, alright? Of course, Sister Marble. Okay, let's see if I've got everything. First, I'll give a broad, easy-to-understand explanation of what the CPD does, and then I'll move on to the Q&A. That's at least a general plan, right? That should be perfect. I do have one suggestion, though. You do? What's that? Well, it's entirely up to you, but how about you have Kia attend this lesson as well? Floyd is going in very unprepared. Any guest speaker I know would take at least a few hours to brainstorm. Yarp. Every protagonist in Trails has to do this at some point. It's like a test of their skills. Can I? Oh, can I? Yes, of course. After all, the majority of children your age have already started to attend Sunday school. It would be a good experience for you. Yay! I'll be the bestest student there ever was. I want to learn everything about you, Lloyd. Kia, you sure? No backing out now, Lloyd. I doubt she'd let you anyway. You're right. Kia, make sure to get along with the other kids. Make some friends. Will do. I'll keep an eye on everything from the back of the classroom, okay? Do your best, Mr. Bannings. Talk about unfair. Hey, all I can do is try my best. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to teach these kids about the police. I don't plan to run away. That's the spirit. Now then, shall we begin? That is true. Lloyd is... he's just on the spot having to teach these kids about police. Listen up, class. Before we begin today's lesson, there's a new friend I'd like to introduce you to. Kia, if you'd come forward. Hey there, my name's Kia, like Kia. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. There's the energetic greeting I was expecting. Kia, you may sit at any of the empty seats. I want that one. Hiya, neighbor. Hello, it's nice to meet you. Hiya, neighbor. This must be what a mother feels like on Parents' Day. Do your best, Kia. For today's lesson, we have a very special guest with us. Now, without further ado, here we go. Whoa, I was trying not to get my hopes up, but heck yeah. I can't believe it. Hello everyone. I definitely see some familiar faces, but for those who don't know me, my name is Lloyd Bannings. I work as a police officer on active duty at the Crossville Police Department, Special Support Section. The police? Ryu, you know them? The Special Support Section? Wait a minute, you were in the Crossville Times that one time. I remember now. I skipped the article, but I definitely saw that teeny tiny photo of you guys. Alright everyone, quiet down. I've been meaning to teach you all about Crossville's police, so I asked Lloyd here to lead the lesson today. After 2 hours, you finally got Kia's pronunciation. That only took 2 hours, right? I think the Evo lines say her name, but yeah, if you didn't have the Evo lines, you just have to say, you probably have to just go with it, Kia or Kie, until they told you. That's if you also did this side quest too, because it's hidden. So if you missed it, you would never get the pronunciation. Oh no! Make sure to pay extra close attention to him, okay? Okay! The floor is yours, Mr. Bannings. Leave it to me, Sister Marble. I can already feel the butterflies in my stomach. You got this, Lloyd! Did you bring her along as a cheerleader? Cut it out, Ryu. Can't you see he's doing his best? Kia, class has already started, so I'm going to need you to refrain from the outbursts, alright? Aw, boo, I cheered for you and everything. You know, I think I actually feel a little more relaxed now. Thanks, Kia. Class, ready to start? Lecture start. General police information. Choose the correct answers and lead the lesson towards a shining success. I think it would have been really cool if, like, Get Over the Barrier played during this, instead of this theme, like, in a battle theme, to show, like, Lloyd's perseverance. To start things off, I want to teach you all about what the police force as a whole actually is. In Crossville State, there's a certain something that we aren't allowed to establish, despite other countries doing so. To compensate for this certain something, we formed the Crossville Guardian Force and the Crossville Police Department, where I work. And even though we aren't allowed to have one, this certain something is extremely important to other countries. This something being an intelligence agency, a bracer guild, or the military. Well, we have this. Well, we actually cannot make a military. A military. For example, the Airborne Empire, who's to our west, uses their military to prevent crime and prevent their sovereignty. But in Crossbell, we don't have an active military, so those roles are divided between several different organizations. Among those is the CPD. It's our duty to carry out investigations of crimes and, if we're lucky, prevent them from happening in the first place. That sounds like a pretty good summary to me. The CPD is split into multiple groups, or what we like to call divisions, and officers and police duties are divided among them. Different divisions are dispatched depending on the nature and severity of a case so that we can respond with the appropriate countermeasures. Out of all of them, the division that deals the most with massive, sometimes international crimes and incidents would be the 1st, 2nd, or Special Support Section. I wish it was us, but no, it's actually the 1st. The 1st Investigative Division. For kidnappings, murders, and other large-scale cases, the CPD likes to put only the best detectives on the job. All the force's elite detectives are gathered in what's known as the 1st Division. They're even known for solving cases single-handedly. We can't lose to them, no matter how impressive they are. Every detective in the CPD is given an extremely handy notebook. It's simply called the Detective Notebook. In addition to doubling as our identification, it has an even more important use for detectives. That would be to record the progress of investigations up to as arrest warrant up to, if only. Nah, it's actually number 1. recording our progress on a case. Basically, it's a glorified notepad for us detectives. It helps us sort through the current state of cases and is used to jot down our thoughts and even keep track of business expenses. I'd be lost without mine, that's for sure. Nailed it. Similar to the Brace Guild, the police force is equipped with the latest generation of ordnance to use in combat scenarios. Despite most officers not being combat experts, there are times where a fight is unavoidable, especially when in hot pursuit of an active criminal. Fun fact, there's already been many iterations of ordnance created through the years. With each generation, brand new features are added. The ordnance we currently use are 5th, 6th, or 7th. The 5th generation. 5th generation ordnance, otherwise known as the Enigma Combat Ordnance. The special part of this generation is its portable comms feature, since it lets us contact fellow police officers in emergencies. It's perfect for police work. That sounded right to me. There are quite a lot of different positions at the CPD, ranging from your standard police officer to detectives like me. That being said, we all work for Crossbell's sake. At first glance, you might not think those two roles are related, but you'd be surprised. All police work is rooted in one basic principle, and that's protecting Crossbell's citizenry, maintaining public order and compliance with state's law, and guarding against foreign nations and preserving peace. Number 2. Maintaining public order and compliance with state law. It's our mission to crack down on criminals in order to ensure that the rest of the public can live in harmony without having to worry about the crime. We strive to be model citizens ourselves by upholding the law, in hopes that we can serve as an example to others. Also, we work to control crime outbreaks as a whole. By doing so, we're able to maintain the peace and set our sights on someday living in a world without crime. That, I'd say, is the CPD's mission statement. Hey, that came together nicely. And that's all from me. I hope at the very least you got a better understanding of how the police operate in Crossbell State. It might have been hard to follow at times, but did you manage to understand most of it? Now, class should be halfway finished. It was clear that he was nervous at first, but I think his teaching style covered that up nicely. I can see his skills he used to pass the detective exam weren't just for show. Let's continue the lesson, everyone. Does anyone have any questions for Mr. Bannings? I'm sure I'd be more than happy to answer any question you might have. Any question? That's a bit of an overstatement, isn't it? Oh, let's see how this goes. Choose the correct answers to get through the potentially dangerous questions. Well, does anyone have any questions? Me! Pick me! Alright, what have you got? How did you become a police officer in the first place, Mr. Bannings? Not that I ever become one, though. Tamil, don't be rude. I'll just pretend I didn't hear that. You're basically asking if there's any special requirements to become one, right? Well, to become a police officer, you need to pass the detective exam, graduate from the police academy, or nothing in particular. You need to graduate from the police academy. By attending the academy, you'll learn everything you need to know about being on the force. However, as I previously stated, there are many different positions within the CPD. For example, if you want to pursue a career in detective work, there's a separate exam you have to pass, in addition to the base curriculum. There are special exceptions to these rules, like my teammates. They were able to join the force without attending the academy at all. That sums it up. Gotcha. I'm still not going to join the police, but thanks for the answer, Mr. Bannings. Do you mind if I ask a question too? Sure, Henri. What is it? Well, we don't hear many details about big incidents that happen in Crossbell, so I just want to know how the Triple S was able to solve the wolf attacks case. I've been wondering about it for a while now. Oh? Where the Mafia was misusing their warhounds throughout the estate? If I remember correctly, the turning point in that particular case was a White Wolf's assistance. Just when we were about to be done in by the Mafia's warhounds, a pack of White Wolves came to our rescue. And after that, Zeit, their leader, decided to come stay with us at the Triple S building. I doubt I'll ever forget a moment as amazing as that one. Thanks, Zeit. That's incredible! Zeit really is one of a kind, isn't he? Thank you, Mr. Bannings. Excuse me, sir, I have a question if you don't mind. I don't mind at all. What is it? Do you remember when Ryu and Henri got lost underground? It was a long time ago, I think. Where exactly was that place? Momo, don't remind everyone of that. And for the record, I wasn't lost. But you guys never tell me anything. That incident in the Geofront? Well, we found Ryu and Henri in the A sector. The A sector. We found ourselves in trouble when monsters surrounded Ryu, but we were able to make it out safely with Arios' help. Short and sweet. Wow, that's incredible. Thank you for the story, Mr. Bannings. You're welcome. Any other questions? Pick me. I just came up with a good one. Go ahead, Ryu. I heard something about this a while ago, but is there some kind of big difference between the police and the Bracer Guild? Both of you guys beat up the bad guys, right? That's a tougher one. Well, yes. I'm sure everyone else is curious about this question too. If I were to pick one specific difference between the police and the Bracer Guild, it would be power. It's somewhat difficult to explain, but Bracers follow what they call the Guild Code. And it's precisely because of that code that the Bracer Guild is given room to operate in most Simurian countries. One of their main tenets is one of non-intervention. That means they aren't allowed to arrest individuals of military or political standing. Granted, if they suddenly started attacking innocent bystanders or something, they're able to make arrests then. And that's where they're different from us. We have the authority to place politicians and other officials under arrest, but you sure about that? My dad's always telling me the police are pathetic because they never arrest corrupt government people. Ryu, isn't that a little harsh? He has a point. Up until now, our efforts haven't been enough. I'll admit it. And change might not be possible right this very second, but you can count on us to keep working towards being able to. Hey, you got my support. You're all talk, Ryu. Well then, any more questions? We should have time for another. Lloyd! I have a question! Kia? Her silence was getting suspicious. So can I ask my question? Sure, go ahead. I want to know, why did you become a police officer? Why did I join the CPD? I asked myself the same thing the first night I was assigned to the special support section, didn't I? You know, I think I have an answer now. Lloyd? Still thinking? No, I got it. I don't think this necessarily has a right answer. I just need to speak from the heart and tell them how I grown by being a part of the special sports section. The reason I became a police officer was... honestly, I'm at a loss. If I were to pick something, it'd probably be that I want to protect everyone. That includes friends and family, of course. But more specifically, the people of Crossbell, I guess. Maybe there's more to it than that. Sorry, Kia, I know that wasn't a very good answer. No problem. I liked it because you told me something about you, Lloyd. You're really determined, aren't you? Yeah, you aren't wrong there. With that, we'll put a bow on our Q&A session of the lesson. Mr. Bannings, your assistance today was extremely helpful. Everyone, make sure to tell him thanks, okay? Thank you, Mr. Bannings. My pleasure. I'll see you all later. So much talking. Marvelous work, Lloyd. Your assistance today was greatly appreciated. All the children seem to have a ball listening to your lesson. Well, I sure hope so. No need to be so humble. It was an amazing, well-thought-out lesson. I have learned quite a bit myself. Remembering how small I used to be and seeing you teach like that showed me how far you've come. That, above all else, was my favorite part of the lesson. I thought you were awesome, Lloyd. Best teacher ever. I didn't really understand anything you said, but it was still awesome. That lesson probably went over a lot of kids' heads, didn't it? I'm proud of you, Lloyd. I imagine the kids are a lot more familiar with the police now, thanks to you and your excellent teaching. I'm just thankful that I had the opportunity to share with the class. Once again, thank you. Now there's still some time left in my lesson, so I'm afraid I'll have to excuse myself. Kia, if you'd like, you are more than welcome to come to the Sunday school class whenever you can. I'm certain the other children would love to have you. Okie dokie, I'm kind of busy right now, but I promise I'll come again. It looks like he has really taken shine to Sunday school. I can't wait. Oh, Lloyd, I would love for you to take a token of my gratitude. Are you sure this is okay? Consider it thanks for giving such a great lesson while already being tied up. Please accept it. Well then, until next time. Alright, time to get back on track. We should make our way to St. Ursula. Agreed. Shall we wait for a bus by the south exit? Away we go! Alright. I feel like if I ever were to go to a voice acting school or something like that, they'd be like, how much have you done? I'd be like, here's my streams where I taught kids and acted like a protagonist. What does the Holy Locket do in this game, actually? Prevents death blows? Yeah, it's as I expected.
次の発射時刻はおっともう来るみたいだ
タイミングが良かったわね。
来るって何が？
ああキーヤが乗りたがってたものだよ
Giant metal box.
早速来たみたいね。
大きな車だ。
キーヤこれがバスって言うんだよ
わあ、いっぱい出てきたよ。
なあ病院に行ってた人が町に戻ってきたんだこれに乗って俺たちも病院ってところに行くわけさ
キーヤ、これに乗るの？ロイドたちも一緒に？
ああもちろん
ねえねえ、早く乗ろうよ。
足元に気をつけてね。
ねえねえ、ロイド、すっごく綺麗だね。
声が大きいって
すみません。
いいのよ子供は元気なのが一番だわ
ははどなたかのお見舞いにでも行くのかね
いえちょっと病院の先生に相談することがありまして
ねえねえ、あっちにちっちゃい島が見えるよ。変な形してて面白いね。
やれやれ
大好評みたいね。
すっごく楽しかった。歩くのも楽しいけど、バスもすっごく楽しいね。
Indeed.
どうやら車に乗るのは初めてみたいだけどもしかして鉄道や飛行船にも乗ったことがないのか
それで、ここが病院ってところ？
ああ医科大学っていう研究なんかもしている病院だよキーヤが忘れちゃったことを思い出させてくれるかもしれない
別にキーヤ思い出さなくってもいいけど、ロイドとエリーはキーヤが思い出した方が嬉しいの？
ああ
きっと大切にしている思い出もいっぱいあるはずよ。だから頑張って思い出してみましょう。
わかった。キーヤ、頑張って思い出してみるね。
ああその意気だただまあ無理はしなくていいからな
それじゃあ受付で神経科について問い合わせてみましょう。
な
Just the person we needed to see. Cecil.
セシルね
セシルさん、どうもお久しぶりです。
二人とも元気そうね。記念祭はお疲れ様。いろいろ忙しかったんでしょ？
まあね正直とんでもなく密度の濃い5日間だったよ
またその後の1週間がいろいろとあったんですけど。
あら、その割には二人とも疲れてはいなさそうだけど。あら、
ねえねえ、ロイド、このお姉ちゃんもロイドたちの知り合い？
ああセシルねって言って俺の姉さんみたいな人なんだけど
そんな。 に内緒で。
え
まさかロイドが私に内緒で結婚しちゃったなんて。
ちょっと
はあ
隠さなくてもいいわ。ねえあなた、お名前はなんていうの？
キアだよ。
キーヤちゃんかわいい名前ね。ロイドには似てないけど、お母さんになのかしら。でもエリーちゃんに似ているわけでもないし。
Oh no.
あの
だあ、落ち着いてくれよ。俺がキーヤの父親って、いくらなんでも年齢に無理がありすぎるだろ。
Isn't Lloyd like 18?
あら、よく考えたらそれ。
いや、考えるまでもないと思うんだけど。
セシルさんって結構天然なんですね。
ほえ
へえ。
私ったらちょっと慌てんぼうね。18歳のロイドが
あ
9歳くらい
look
の
at that.
キーヤちゃんのパパであるはずないのにね。
はあ、当たり前だろ。そもそもなんで親子なんて突拍子もない考えになるのさ。
だってなんだかすごく家族って感じがしたから、直感的にキーヤちゃんのパパがロイドって思い込んじゃったのよね。
え、
キアのパパってロイドだったの？
No.
キア知らなかった。
いや
No.
いや違うから。
ねえエリーちゃん、そうやって2人が並んでるとそんな風に見えないかしら。
あ、言われてみれば確かに顔は似てませんけど、雰囲気が親子っていうか。
そうなのか。
へへへ、ロイドがパパか。ロイドじゃなくってパパって呼んだ方がいい？
今まで通りでいいから。
そっか。でもセシルっていい人だね。キーヤ、セシル大好き。
私もキーヤちゃんが大好きよ。気が合うわね、私たち。
あっという間に仲良くなっちゃったわね。
はあ、それはいいけど、なんかどっと疲れたよ。
それでキーヤちゃんの記憶だったわね。
ああ、大体の事情は話した通りさ。この病院にある神経科にキーヤを見てほしいんだけど、どの先生に頼めばいいのかな。
あなたたちも面識があったんじゃないかしら。ヨアヒム・ギュンター先生よ。
Gwenta.
あの人が神経科の？
そうだったんですか。
普段は釣り好きでのんきそうな人に見えるけど、ああ見えて外国の医療機関ですごい研究成果を上げた人らしいの。この病院では薬学、神経科の2部門を取り仕切っているわ。
そうなんだ。それじゃあキーヤのことはあの先生に相談すれば。
ええ、きっと力になってくださるはずよ。早速受付に行って問い合わせてもらいましょう。
はい、わかりました。それでは研究室へお通しします。ヨアヒム先生ならちょうど時間が空いているそうです。研究棟にある研究室まで直接お越しくださいとのことでした。
そうですか。よかった。
それじゃあ私は。
うん、ありがとう。帰るときにまた声をかけるよ。
わかったわ。キーヤちゃん、また後でね。
相変わらず忙しそうね。
この病院でセシルさんほどの働き者はちょっといませんから。サボりがちな先生方にも見習ってほしいくらいです。
あんまり無理をしてほしくはないんだけど。
そういえばヨアヒム先生の研究室はご存知でしたか？研究棟の4階ですけど、よかったら案内しましょうか？
いや、多分大丈夫だと思います。よし、それじゃその先生に会いに行こうか。
行こう。
But first, there's some optional stuff that we can do, of course, as well, since we're here at the hospital. Not asking about Randy, Philia? Some mate you are. Anywho, we can go to 302. 303, 304. We can talk to Shizuku. We can do that first. Or not. Oh no, that actually is the optional event. I see, okay. Okay, well, 302, 301, 302. I remember the crossbell diet! Control magazine's creepy. Have actual jobs to do. Come again? You're wise beyond your years. Alright, there's that one. Go to the roof and all that sign. To here? Go all the way to the roof and all the way to the right. Examine the glass doors. Choose the. Okay, yeah, here we go. Pharmacology / neurology lab, Dr. Joachim Guenta.
ここがそうみたいだな。失礼します。支援課のロイド・バニングスです。
ああ、待っていたよ。どうぞ、入ってきたまえ。
はい。キーヤ、中に入るよ。失礼します。
やあ、ロイド君。それにエリーさんだったかな。記念祭中はどうも。おかげでなかなか楽しかったよ。
先生も相変わらずみたいですね。
すみません。アポイントなしに押しかけてしまって。
いやいや、ちょうど仕事が一区切りついたところだったからね。それで記憶喪失の子を預かったそうだけど。
はい、キーヤと言います。
ねえねえロイド、このメガネのおじさんが記憶を戻してくれるの？
He can try.
おじさん。これでも若作りなつもりだったが、やっぱり。
いや、先生はお若いですよ。
キーヤちゃん、こういう時はお世辞にでもお兄さんって呼んだ方がいいわ。
そうなの？
いや、そういうフォローは余計に切なくなるんだけど、まあいい。とりあえずこちらの方に座ってくれたまえ。詳しい事情と経緯を聞かせてもらおうじゃないか。なるほど。大体の状況は了解したよ。七葉教会の法術でも取り戻せない記憶となると、そのシスターの指摘通り神経系の問題である可能性は高いな。
そうですか。なんとか回復する手段はあるものなんでしょうか。
正直脳神経や脳細胞の研究はまだまだ始まったばかりでね。記憶喪失になる原因はそれこそ無数にありえるから、対症療法が存在しないんだよ。ただまあ。
The doctor pulled out an, oh god, if I guess I'll pronounce this, ophthalmoscope from his coat.
キーヤ君、僕の目を見てくれるかい？
いいよ。
動向に異常なし。ここ数日頭痛がしたり 吐き気がしたりしたことは？
頭痛？吐き気？
頭が痛かったり気持ち悪かったりってことさ。
キーヤ元気だよ。
脳にダメージがあるような感じでもなさそうだ。となると
何か見当がつきました？
これは僕の勘なんだが、何らかの薬物が影響している可能性は高いかもしれない。
薬物？
薬で記憶喪失が起きる可能性があるんですか？
ああ、そういう症例も数少ないが過去に存在する。薬の成分が神経系の伝達を副次的に阻害してしまうんだ。ただ多くの場合、心身喪失を伴うことがほとんどみたいでね。キーヤ君にはそのまま当てはまらないかもしれない。
確かに心身喪失には程遠いですね。
そうね、見ての通り明るくて元気いっぱいだし。
ただまあ、薬学の分野もまだまだ発展途中と言える。未知の効果を及ぼす薬物が開発された可能性は否定できない。その意味では神経系の異常と薬物の副作用の両方の可能性から探ってみるべきかもしれないね。
なるほど。こちらで検査を依頼することは可能ですか？
ああ、ただし時間がかかる上に記憶が取り戻せる保証もない。それで良ければになるけどね。
そうですか。
検査をするとなると
最低でも3日間、できれば1週間ほどは検査入院してほしいところだね。
最低でも。
薬物に関する検査はそれなりに時間がかかるんだ。体内から排出される成分を科学的方法で調べたりするからね。入院と検査費用に関しては珍しい症例みたいだから、どうする？
なあ、3日くらいの間この病院に泊まらないか？
別にいいけど。
一安心ね。
それなら早速検査入院の手続きをしようか。着替えや私物などがあるなら改めて持ってきてもらった方がいいかもしれない。
ええ、それは後ほど改めて用意して持ってきます。
ねえねえロイド、ここに泊まるのはいいけど、また一緒に寝てもいい？ダメだったら我慢するけど。
いや、そうじゃないんだ。この病院に泊まるのはキーヤだけなんだよ。
そうなの？それじゃあロイドたちはどこに泊まるの？
俺たちはいつも通り支援課のオンボロビルだよ。でも毎日ちゃんとキーヤの顔は見に来るから。
ロイドたちキーヤのことをよその子にしちゃうつもりなんだ。キーヤいらない子なんだ。
そんなわけないだろ。
ちょっとの間ここで泊まるだけだから、その後は今まで通りみんなで一緒に暮らせるわ。
そんなの知らないもん。ギルドも病院もキーヤ泊まりたくないもん。
ロイ
ドのバカ！
Oh no!
キーヤ！
怒らせちゃったわね。
ああ、もうすみません先生。せっかくの話でしたけど。
あの調子だと無理強いはかえって逆効果だね。まあ結果が出るかどうかもわからない検査入院だ。キーヤ君が落ち着いてから改めて検討してみたらどうだい？
はい。
まあ記憶が戻るのを気長に待つのもいいだろう。何かあったら相談に乗るからいつでも連絡してくれたまえ。こちらも記憶障害についていくつか症例を調べておくよ。
ありがとうございます。
その時はどうか。
Oh boy, where did you go?
参ったな。あんなに嫌がるなんて。
それはそれで嬉しいとか思っていない？
まあとにかくキーヤを追いかけよう。変なところに行ってないといいんだけど。
I'm surprised Ursula College doesn't, I guess it is a college, but I'm surprised they don't have like an inpatient program where the couple of times I've had to have inpatient for a few of my family members, they would always allow one person to stay with them if need be, either for translation purposes or for age purposes and the like. Yeah, they always would allow like one parent or one relative to stay with them if need be.
まったくもうロイドってば全然分かってないんだから。
Surprised Ursula Medical College doesn't have that sort of thing.
記憶だって別になくても平気なのに、どうしてみんなそんなに気にするのかな。 っちゃった？
Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. I was like, I got worried for a second.
いい風。お父さん、今日はいつ来るのかな？
Oh, Shizuku.
あなたは？ねえ、何が見えるの？ひょっとしてお魚でも泳いでる？私には見えないけど、ちゃんと泳いでると思うよ。時々パシャって跳ねる音がするから。あ、ほんとだ！いっぱいいるみたい。キーヤも釣りってしてみたいな。キーヤちゃんって言うんだ。私はしずく。しずくマクレインっていうの。しずく、いい名前だね。あ、キーヤちゃんも素敵な名前だと思うよ。ここにはお見舞いに来たの？あ、キーヤの記憶を見てもらいに来たんだけど。記憶？あのメガネの先生がロイドたちと離れろとか言うから、キーヤ逃げてきちゃった。戦略的撤退ってやつ？逃げてきちゃったって、あれ？ロイドたちってもしかして。ねえねえしずく、なんでさっきからずっと目をつぶってるの？私目が見えなくて、それで入院してるから。ほう、キーヤも記憶がないし、おあいこかもしれないね。記憶、そっか。そうなんだ。何にも覚えてないの？お父さんとかお母さんとか。そうみたい。でもロイドたちがいるから全然寂しくないよ。そっか、私もお母さんはいなくなっちゃったけど、お父さんがいるし、病院のみんなも優しいから寂しく。
It's getting dark now. Go up the back door and choose the first option for an event. Oh, okay, well that's that, I guess. Oh, we could talk to Cecil in room 301. Oh, poor girl. Yeah, so we're searching for her now. Sorry, but I haven't seen her. But if she just not ran away, I doubt she couldn't have gone far. I doubt she could have gone far. Oh. Same thing, honestly. English grammar's stupid.
Ita!
やっと見つけた。
それでね、サイトっていう犬がとっても大きいんだよ。なんか偉そうだけどモフモフってしててね、背中を描いてやると気持ちよさそうにしてるの。そうなんだ。大きな犬さん、ふわふわなんだろうな。しずくもたまに街に来るんだよね。その時に一緒にサイトと遊ぼうよ。お父さんに頼んでみようかな。あ、エステルさんたちも頼んだら付き合ってくれるかも。 ちゃん、雫も知ってるんだ。たまに街に出た時、買い物とかに付き合ってくれるの。お父さんいつも忙しいから。
しずくちゃんと一緒だったか。
なんだかすごく盛り上がってるみたいね。
子供は馴染むのが早いな。
Arios! You finally came to visit.
アリオスさん。
その説はどうも。
この前の件を仮に思う必要はない。ところで、あの娘が例の。
ああ、ミシェルさんたちから話を聞いたんですね。ええ。キーヤって言います。
そうか。
キーヤがどうかしましたか？
まさか見覚えでも。
いや、不思議な娘だと思って。娘は雫は行儀が良くて人当たりはいいが、どうも遠慮しがちなところがある。それで同年代の子供ともあまり馴染まなかったんだが。
ああ、なるほど。なんだかすごく楽しそうにしていますね。
そうだな。あの娘にどのような背景があるかはわからない。だが関わったからには最後まで責任を持つことだ。そして大事に慈しんでやるといい。
はい、そのつもりです。
お父さん、あ、ロイドにエリー。
気づかれちゃったか。
お父さん、おかえりなさい。お仕事大変だった？
いや、今回はそうでもなかったな。ただいま、雫。
この人、雫のお父さん？すっごく背が高いね。それになんか強そう。そう？ロイドさんたちも。こんにちは、お久しぶりです。
ああ、お久しぶり。
キーヤちゃんと仲良くしてくれたみたいね。
いえ、私の方こそ仲良くしてもらっちゃって。ところでロイド、キーヤ、絶対にここに泊まらないんだからね。
ああ、それはもう分かったよ。でもここに泊まれば雫ちゃんと一緒にいられるかもしれないぞ。仲良くなったみたいじゃないか。
本当？でもやっぱりロイドたちと離れるのは。もうロイドさん、意地悪言っちゃダメです。キーヤちゃん困ってますよ。
そうだな。ごめんキーヤ。今日はそろそろ帰ろうか。
でも雫ともうちょっと話したいな。
また遊びに来ればいいわ。雫ちゃんが町に来た時に遊びに来てもらうのもいいし。
その時はどうかよろしく頼む。雫、抱き上げるぞ。
アリオスさんは今日はこちらの方に？
ああ、一泊するつもりだ。キーヤ、今後も雫と仲良くしてくれ。
雫、またね。キーヤちゃんも。
さてと、俺たちもそろそろ帰るか。
そうね、いつの間にか夕方だし。
そういえば、お空が真っ赤だね。キーヤ、お腹空いちゃった。今日の晩ご飯は何か。
ほんと、キーヤは元気だな。それじゃセシル姉に挨拶して帰りのバスに乗ろうか。
What's happening in All Ravache? Well, the Dawn isn't happening. The doll, the... Oh, the Dawn is not happy.
たちが不甲斐ないせいで。言葉もありません。ですが、例の人形は会長が御自ら手に入れて。何？黙ってろ。 いずれにせよ侵入者を許したのは俺たちの責任だ。はい。あれ以来ハルトマン議長もこちらとの連絡を避けておるし、兵ゆえどもの構成も本格化するだというではない。このままでは。会長、どうかご安心を。未だクロスベルにおける我々の優位は揺るぎありません。ここで兵ゆえの構成を何とかしのげれば。しのげる保証がどこにあるというのだ。未だインとやらの首一つ取ることのできないお前たちが。それは議長の支援もしばらくは当てにできん。どうすれば。こうなったら手段を選ば決めた。奥の手を使うとしよう。奥の手？まさか。会長、それは何を驚いている。こういう時のための保険を使うというだけの話だ。
He's not going to open the chest behind him, is he?
ですが、あれはリスクが高すぎます。警察はともかくギルドに嗅ぎつけられる危険も。その前にとっとと兵ゆえを叩き潰せばよい。前に用意した流通網もせっかくだから試すとしよう。クロスベルの裏社会の覇権、断じてよそ者などに渡すものか。
Well, that doesn't sound pleasant. And so ends the intermission.
お疲れ様でした。さすが皆さんです。おめでとうございます。
Aquarius gem.
さすが皆さんです。
3 weeks later, there was still no sign of Kia's memories returning, and even with the Bracer Guild's help, the team still couldn't verify her identity. With the anniversary festival over and the mayoral election still 1 month away, Crossbill had become fairly quiet. The special support section had adjusted to living with the young, rambunctious girl and returned to their regular duties. Being a quick learner, Kia understood that the team worked during the day, so she offered to watch over the Triple S building while they're out. And then...
ただいま
帰ったぜ。
帰ってきた。おかえり。
いいタックルだ、キア。いい子にしてたか？
I like how this headcanon that like Lloyd teaches her like some martial arts or like some basic training while he's, you know, like while she's staying here.
サイトと一緒にちゃんとお留守番してたよ。図書館の本も3冊読んじゃった。
へえ、そりゃすごいな。
子供向けの本とはいえ午前中に3冊も読んじゃうなんて、やはりこの子はかなりの情報処理能力を持っているのではないかと。将来がすごく楽しみです。
まったく揃いも揃って親バカ連中だなって俺も人のことは言えねえが。
それよりキーヤ、お腹が空いちゃった。昼ご飯にしよう。
そうだな。今日の当番は俺だけど、みんなパスタでいいかな。
うん、いいわね。ロイドさんの料理でしたら。
俺のは大盛りにしてくれや。
了解。
ロイドがご飯作るの？それじゃあキーヤも手伝う。
キーヤちゃん、料理なんてしたことあるの？ひょっとして何か思い出したとか？
さっき読んだ本の中にコックさんが出てきたから、作ってた料理がすごく美味しそうだったの。
なるほどな。
それじゃあせっかくだからキーヤに手伝ってもらおうかな。
うん、レッツゴー。
Let's go!
さてと、何のパスタにするかな。アルモリカ産の卵とベーコンがあるからカルボナーラでもいいし。
A carbonara wouldn't be too hard to pull off. Lloyd, you're a master chef if you can say that.
リベール産のアサリ缶もあるからボンゴレとかもありだよな。
おい、
いや、ここはナスを使ったミートソース和えといくか。
Lloyd! Oh, there's a choice here? I don't know what the choice is. Choose whatever you want to make. You know what? Let's go with the carbonara.
よし、せっかくだから新鮮なうちに卵を使っちゃおう。さてと、それじゃ。
ねえねえロイド、キーヤ何を手伝えばいいの？
じゃあ今から言う材料を持ってきてくれるか？俺はパスタを茹でる準備をしてるからさ。
オッケー。ドキドキ。ねえねえロイド、まだできないの？
もうちょっと。パスタは茹で加減が肝心なんだ。ちょうどいい茹で加減で引き上げて、フライパンでカルボナーラソースをたっぷり絡めてから胡椒を散らす。
This guy! This guy!
それで出来上がりってわけさ。
へえ。じゃあここからはキーヤがやってみたい。
ね、そうか？うまくいかないと思うけど、ま、フォローすればいいか。よし、それじゃやってごらん。ただし火には気をつけて。
うん。ちょうどいい茹で加減で引き上げてフライ
やっぱり無理だよな。ま、キーヤが作ったものなら多少失敗しても
うん、わかった。
Eh? Kia gracefully took the perfectly cooked pasta from the pot and began to cook it with the other ingredients in the pan as if she was an experienced chef. Eh?
できた。
Magnifique!
おお、すごいじゃないかキーヤ。すごく手際が良かったけど、どうやってわかったんだ？
へへ、なんか頭にひらめいたの。やり方間違ってた？
いや、俺よりむしろ手際がいいくらいだったよ。キーヤ、実は料理やったことがあるんじゃないか？
そうなのかな。まあいいや、お腹空いたからみんなで食べよ
う。
There's Sight! He's at the dinner table!
うまいじゃないか。
Yo, look at the fancy dishes too.
これ本当にキーボーが作っちまったのか？
下ごしらえまでは俺がやったけど、茹でてからの調理は全部キーヤがやってくれたんだ。
すごいです。お店で出せるほどの味だわ。キーヤちゃんすごすぎる。
美味しくできてよかった。
ひょっとして料理人の家の子なのかな。親御さんがいるなら今頃心配で仕方ないだろ。
そうね。でも仕方がないわ。遊撃士協会の情報網を頼っても未だ情報がないくらいだし。よほどの辺境出身か、それとも何か事情があるのか。
まあその辺のことは考え出したらキリがねえさ。手がかりが見つかるまでうちの子ってことでいいだろう。
そうだな。しかし課長も留守ってのはついてないよな。せっかくのキーヤの手料理を食べる機会を逃し。
警察本部で会議ですか。このところなんだか多いですね。そうね、何かあるのかしら。
通信だ。誰からだろ
う。エニグマにかかってこないってことは課長やフランちゃんじゃな。
はい、こちらクロスベル警察特務支援課です。
あ、ロイドさん、ノエルです。警備隊のシーカー総長です。
ああ、久しぶり。一月ぶりくらいかな。どうしたんだい？支援課の方に要件でも？
実は個人的に支援課の皆さんに相談したいことがありまして。
個人的な相談？
ああ、個人的といっても仕事の範疇ではあるんですけど、すみません、いきなりこんな連絡をして。
いや、ちょうど昼時で休憩してたから構わないよ。今どこにいるんだ？よかったら直接話そうか。
本当ですか？今ちょうどクロスベル市の北口にいるんです。これから伺ってもいいですか？
ああ、待ってるよ。そうだ、よかったらランチでも食べていくかい？ パスタでよかったら元旦に用意しておくけど。
いえ、そこまでは。すみません。よかったら。
Oh, poor Noel.
了解。
誰からの連絡だ？
ああ、ノエル総長だった。なんだか俺たちに相談があるみたいだけど。
へえ、珍しいこともあるもんだな。
なに誰か来るの？
ええ、警備隊のお姉さんです。
警備隊？
ランチがまだみたいだから追加でパスタを茹でておこう。キーヤ、また手伝ってくれるか？
ごちそうさまでした。すごく美味しかった。これ本当にキーヤちゃんが？
そうだよ。下ごしらえだっけ？それはロイドがしてくれたけど。
いやいや、それでも十分すごいよ。キーヤちゃんの噂はフランから散々聞いてたけど、まさか可愛い上にこんな特技まで持ってるなんて。
フランはキーヤのことすごく気に入ったみたいだからな。
端末で話すたびにキーヤと話をさせてほしいっていつも頼んできてますよね。
うちの妹、可愛い子には目がないんで。ね
えねえ、ノエルってフランのお姉さんなの？そういえば髪の色が同じだし、顔もそっくりだね。
そうかな。私はあの子みたいに可愛いタイプじゃないけど。
Hard disagree.
あっと、危うく本題を忘れるところでした。早速話をさせてもらってもいいですか？
Yeah.
なあ、構わないよ。
確か参道の外れにある遺跡についての話だったか？
ええ、それが。
幽霊が出る遺跡だって？
そうなんです。正確に言うと幽霊というか言い伝えの化け物というか、とにかく見たこともないような不思議な魔獣が出没していて、
当初調査に当たっていたベルガード門の部隊は撤収。タングラム門のお前さんたちにお鉢が回ってきたってわけか。
ええ、それで昨日何人かの隊員と調査に入ってみたんですけど、気味の悪い魔獣ばかり現れて、みんな腰が引けてしまって。ちょっと待って。
Do we gotta take out like a Nosferatu or something?
もしかして幽霊退治の手伝いを私たちに？
いえ、あくまで遺跡内部の調査が目的なんですけど、やっぱりダメでしょうか？
遺跡の調査と言われても俺たちもどうすればいいのか
What do you
さっ
mean?
ぱりわからないけど。
We went through the whole tower together, the Stargazer Tower.
君がここを訪ねたってことは何か心当たりがあるんだな。
さすがはロイドさん。実はその化け物と戦った時なんですけど、オーバルアーツの効き方が普段と違う感じがしたんです。
なんだって？
それって以前このメンバーで入った星見の塔と同じ時、空、幻の上位3属性が働いていたような感じですか？
あの時のことを思い出しちゃって、それで皆さんにも見てもらってご意見を伺えないかなって。
なるほど。
それで支援課の方に。
皆さんお忙しいのは 重々承知しているんですけど、このままだとまた指令閣下が放置しろ。
まあ事なかれ趣味の指令だったらありえそうだな。
みんなせっかくだから総長に協力してみないか。市外の活動にはなるけど、なんだかちょっと気になるし。
そうね。私の方は依存ありません。
俺の方も問題ないぜ。お嬢の方はどうやら気乗りがしないみたいだな。
そんなことありません。幽霊が怖いなんて、そんな子供みたいな。
語るに落ちたか。
エリー、幽霊が怖いの？
そんなことないのよ。ただその得体の知れない相手は慎重に対処すべきというか。
無理もないですよ。私も任務じゃなかったら進んで調査したいとは思いませんし、でもこのまま何もなかったことにされちゃうのはなんだか納得できなくって。
その気持ちはよくわかるよ。なんならエリーは留守番してくれてもいいけど。
わかった、わかりました。私も行きます。エリーさん、やけくそですね。
やれやれ、無茶しやがって。
それはともかく、他の支援要請も来ているけど、そちら。
そうだな、そっちを片付けてから総長と合流するってのも面倒だし。
それなら今日一日私も皆さんにお付き合いさせていただきます。警備隊の車両に乗ってきたので、好きな場所にお送りしますよ。
いいのか？
もちろんそのくらい。皆さんの用事が済んだら参道外れ。
なるほど、効率的かもしれないわね。
Let's go。
車で送っていただけるのは正直ありがたいですね。
一家の気分が味わえるってわけか。
決まりだな。キーヤ、午後からまた出かけるけど、サイトと一緒にちゃんと留守番できるかい？
ロイドたちも幽霊退治頑張ってね。
Chapter 4 Creeping Wisdom。
警備隊の車両は町の北口に停めてあります。自治州内であればどこでもお送りできると思うので。
Dang, we can't go to the borough。
例の遺跡っていうのは山道にあるトンネルの途中から分岐した先にある遺跡だよな。
以前遺跡の入り口前まで行ってみたことはありますね。その時には警備隊のバリケードで封鎖されていましたが。
そちらは道が悪いのでトンネルの途中からは徒歩で行くことになりますけど。
そんじゃ用事を片付けたら山道のトンネルまで行こうぜ。
幽霊が出没する遺跡か。
Oh man. That was a fun intermission. A very cute and well deserved. Oh, look at that. Look at Michelin. Oh, that's a title screen right there. That was a nice relaxing stream, I'd say. It's always nice to have one of those. So, oh, hey Chip. Thank you. So next time, tomorrow, we will start chapter 4, take care of the side quests, and depending on how quickly we get through them or how long they are, we will also continue with the main plot in the ruins. Something tells me we may be entering the ruins that we did at the beginning of the game when we started the game, but we shall see. So, as always, thank you all so much for coming out. I definitely really appreciate it. And as always, I will catch you back here next time for more chills from Zero. Goodbye.